So I had a few of them. They might be kind of hard for me to remember, because I'm trying to remember right now and I can't really. The first one was like, I was at a dance competition, and I apparently did a hip hop tap routine or something, or a hip hop contemporary routine, and I won, like, it was called a double platinum, and it was a huge star that was covered in diamonds, and it was gold, but it wasn't like diamonds, it was like fake, whatever. And my dad was carrying it, and I went into this big room that was like full of all the dancers, and they're all waiting to be called up. And I left to go get food, and then I was at this giant mall that was hooked to like a grocery store and all this kind of stuff. First I went to the grocery store and I walked through, and this place is huge, and you go down these escalators to the bottom part, and there was these 5 guys that I've never seen before, and they were speaking in a British accent, and they were like, "Oh, hi, Kari," and I was like, "Hey, how do I know you?" And they were like, "You work in that store downtown every day?" And I was like, "No, I live in Lincoln," because I wasn't in Lincoln. I don't remember where I was. And they're like, "No, but we've seen you before." And I was like, "That's really weird. How I've never seen you and you know my name." Anyway, then I was walking around and someone else yelled, "Hey, Kari," and I was like, who are these people? I don't know how you know me. And then it turned into like, I don't know, I was walking through the mall and I was shopping because I was frustrated or something, and I like to shop when I get mad. And then I walked out of the mall and I was downtown, wherever I was, and I was just walking by myself in the dark, which was kind of scary. And I got to this party, and it was some dancer's house, and each room was like its own little stage and stuff, and there was costumes everywhere that you could try on, and like it was full of all these girls. And then there was this team called the Bears that were all there at the party, all these guys or whatever. And earlier that day we were watching their football game, and there was people from my high school that were like watching, and they were mad because they didn't want the Bears to win for some reason. And the Lakers were playing, but they played football, and yeah, I don't know. And God, what else? Frick. And then there's this guy who lived in this dancer's house, who's really cute, and like it was during the day that we were there, and his part of the house backed up into a lake, which is really cool. Like, this place was huge. It went on forever because all these girls, it was like a boarding school for dancers. They all lived there, and it was huge. And no, God, I don't remember. And then I was at this place and I was smelling incense, and my boss was there, and we had to rearrange this end cap for birthday supplies for parties. and he was being really, really rude and bossy. And I feel like I'm leaving a lot out because I can't remember. Okay, I finally remembered the last part of my dream from earlier this morning. I was watching River Monsters and it kind of popped into my head, but anyway, I was like out walking around with my brother at my farm in Norfolk, and we were walking around in like these trees and old stumps and stuff, and we came across this like gross pond that just smelled like crap and rotting nasty, and oh my god, there was something moving around in the gross water, and for some reason I jumped in and got it, and I pulled it out and it was like covered in crap and it smelled so bad, and I went inside and washed it off because I knew it was a platypus. And when I washed it off, it was like, okay, platypus are like brown and they look like a beaver kind of thing, but this one was like pure white, super super pretty, and had like a duck beak, but it was a platypus, you know? Like it didn't have like the black beak is what I'm saying. It had like an orange one, like a duck. And I brought it out to show like all my family and stuff, and they're like, "Oh, it's so cute," but those things oh god, what they say, they like smell really bad or they're mean, so they told me to put it back. And I was getting really mad because all of the dogs were trying to eat it, and I think that was it. But that just popped into my head because I know I had that dream this morning, so I had to talk about it before I went to bed. So yeah, good night.